welcome back to my channel. So today is a little bit of a different video. I haven't really had many video ideas to post on Mondays, so I actually did come up with one. Normally I don't share any sort of income with you guys during my budgeting videos, and I don't share anything of anything to do with my Etsy shop. So today I decided to actually show you guys, tell you guys how much I made in my first year of Etsy. So how I'm going to start this is just by going through. I have my little notebook here with all of my numbers written down. I'm going to go through each month with you and tell you my revenue and then my total expenses, which I also broke down into how much I spent on listings, how much I spent on marketing, ads, all of that stuff, what I spent on shipping labels, and what I spent for the Etsy fees. So if you don't know already, Etsy does take fees from you. I don't know exactly what it is off the top of my head, but with stickers, it's usually around I see 18 cents a lot. It's very small when my stickers are only $2. So if they take a transaction fee, a shipping fee, and I think something else, and then I know you pay an extra 20 cents every time your listing sells, then I know, it's cents compared to people that sell $100 wreaths and stuff, where it's gonna be a lot more. But for me, the fees are so tiny that I just kind of look over them a little bit. And you'll see what I mean when I start reading off these numbers. So I didn't start my shop until February 15th of 2021. And so I didn't have anything for January, obviously. February, it was the 15th. It's the shortest month. I didn't even have 15 days to do it. So it wasn't too great, but also I wasn't even expecting to get one order. Well, my husband was so excited for me, and he really wanted to see me exceed and be very successful with this and follow with my dream. He's super supportive, and I can't thank him enough for that. He was at his job and he was just telling people hey, my wife, she's starting up an Etsy store. I can give you the link if you want. I mean, he worked with mainly guys, but and stickers don't really, not many guys really want to buy stickers, but there was a girl there that actually did buy from me, and she actually bought something on my husband's birthday, which is February 24th. So I did make a revenue in February of $21.05. However, my expenses were $32.30. I was posting so many listings, and it's 20 cents per listing. So I spent $17.20 on listings. Then when I started Etsy, I thought that I needed to run Etsy ads, which is not the case at all. You do not need ads. And I can make a whole separate video on that if you guys want me to. I am going to touch base with ads a little bit here and tell you when I started using ads, when I stopped, how much I did a day. And when I did run them, I'm going to share how many orders I got and how much revenue that brought in as well. So the ads for February came out to $10.99. The shipping was only for that one order, so it was $3.01. And then my transaction fees, so the Etsy fees in February was on that one order, and it was only $1.10. So not horrible on the expenses, but I did come in the negative. So I have a line here for profit, but I didn't make any profit. I was negative $11.25 my first month on Etsy. So moving on to March, I kind of experimented with ads this month. And I remember a week after my first order, I got another order, and it was from a stranger. And it was from an Etsy ad. So I was like, these ads really do work. They work, and I need to keep doing them. And now I need to research about it more. And the more I dug into it, the more I was like, okay, yeah, well, I was only doing $1 a day. And so I was like, oh, $1 is not nearly enough. I need to do like $3, $4, $5. And so I think for a week in March, I did like $5 a day or something. Yeah. So my revenue in March was, well, I shouldn't say revenue. It's my sales. My total sales in March was $112.12. But my expenses were $77.87. And the majority of that was from ads. Guys, I can kick myself in the butt for this right now. For listings, I only did $4.80. At that time, I wasn't posting like planning stickers. It was only budgeting stickers, and that's about it. So it really didn't take that much. I mean, even with the all of the listings that I do now, I think I only do like 24 a month or something like that. It's only like $4, $5, somewhere around there. So my ads were $50.95. And that's because I did the whole, let me experiment. I'm going to do $2 or $3 a day, Monday through Thursday, and then Friday through Sunday, I'm going to do $5 a day. Because with my $1 budget a day, my budget would get spent within the first couple hours of the day, like in the morning. Like it would be used up by maybe 9, 10, 11 a.m. So the whole rest of the day, which probably wasn't even peak time of people shopping, my ads were not being shown because they had already spent my budget. So for shipping, I spent $16.26. And my transaction fees were $5.86. I should have wrote down how many orders I got per month, but I did not. So I'm just kind of just telling you what I made in my first year of Etsy. So in April, it got a little bit better because then I started being like, okay, like the $3 to $5 range for Etsy ads really is like meh, like it's hit or miss, but you really need your SEO on point. So I started doing a little bit more research with SEO. So I fixed it a little bit. And then my sales went up to $205.69, and my expenses were $88.41. My listings went to $10.20, and remember, every time you sell a listing, it adds that 20 cents to renew it. So that's why, like, you'll see, you'll hear me talk about listings getting either lower or higher, and that's all based on how many sales, so how many listings you sell in that month. And then for ads, I spent $36.81. So at that point, I'm guessing that I was still trying to do like towards the very beginning, because I think it was towards the end of March is when I started doing that $3 and $5 type thing. I think I lowered it, and I probably did $2 or $3 on the weekends. But I think I quickly just changed that and brought it right back down to $1. My shipping was $30.84, and my Etsy fees were $10.56. Now moving into May, I'm not sure exactly what happened here, and this is the whole point of like variable income, and you don't know what's going to happen the next month. So I went back down, and this was my worst month, it was $105.11. I spent $42 in expenses, so that's $7 for listings, $10.81 for ads. So maybe that's why. Who knows? Maybe I just gave up on ads at that point. Shipping was $18.79, and then my Etsy fees were $5.40. And then moving into June, again, the whole variable income thing, it is completely a guessing game. That was my best month so far, with $367.75 in sales. I spent a total of $104.88 in expenses. Broken that down, that was $41.40 for listings. So I sold a lot, like as sales and as listings that month, because you can tell by that $41. That's significantly higher than all of my previous months at $7, $10, $4, and so on. I did not spend anything in ads. Nothing. Not one penny did I spend, and this was my best month. So I'm guessing I must have tweaked my SEO at this point. For shipping, it was $44.31, and the Etsy fees were $19.17. Then we get into July, and I'm still doing pretty good. It was $318.95. $93.75 went to expenses. So that was $17.80 for the listings. I did not spend anything in ads. I spent $59.39 in shipping fees and $16.56 in Etsy fees. And another thing that I want to touch base on with the shipping is some months, maybe, yep, that was the cat. Some months might be a lot higher than others, and that's because of international shipping. International shipping is normally around the like $17 range. So one order to ship would cost me $17, and that's why sometimes shipping may look like it's like a lot. Like this was probably a month that I spent more in shipping and probably shipped an international order, because the shipping is higher than the previous month, yet the previous month had more sales and more revenue. So let's just keep that in mind. August, I think this is the point where I was getting mentally drained and I had to take a step back. And I want you guys to know that that is okay. If you're an Etsy seller, it is okay that if you feel like your mental state is breaking and you need a break from it, it's okay. You can either up your prices to like this ridiculous amount. You can put your shop on vacation mode. A lot of people don't like doing that. That's why I suggested upping your prices. You can also extend your shipping time, your processing time, to say like 2 months. No one's gonna want to wait 2 months to get stickers or something like that. Like, and if they really will wait 2 months, then it might be worth it to just say, hey, let me just do this one order real quick. Who knows? Or you can just be like, I'm sorry, I can't fulfill this order right now. I'm gonna refund you your money. I apologize. I'll let you know when my shop reopens. Maybe send them a coupon code. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying, it's okay to take mental breaks. And I think this is what happened to me in August. I'm pretty sure this is when I was getting very discouraged. I was doing so much research that I fell into this rabbit hole that I just could not get out of. And as a result, I did $156.23 in sales. So that is like more than half of what I did the previous months. I apologize for Leela's nails. They're very long and I need to make an appointment, I know. So back to it. I spent $49.97 in expenses. So break that down. It was $15 in listings, $4 for ads. I thought maybe for 4 days I probably like, let me see how this goes. It was probably over a weekend or something. Hello, hi. Yes, I know. You so excited? Okay. Oh, don't get my hair in your mouth. I know it. So, break that down even more. I spent $22.76 in shipping fees, $8.21 in Etsy transaction fees. So, not a good month at all. September rolls around. I must have dug myself out of this rabbit hole, took a break, reevaluated, and this is why I'm saying it's okay to do that. I had one bad month and now I'm back on to my $350 in sales again. Right back where I was with June and July. I was also on vacation in August, which was very much needed. So there was a week that I was not shipping anything out. And the last day, I want to say, on my vacation, my Etsy shop was hacked. So I just want to make sure that you guys know to go into your settings and make sure that you have that two-step authorization turned on. I thought I had mine turned on. I literally always have it turned on for everything that I have, every account that I have. I'm not sure how I missed it with Etsy, but I missed that two-step authorization with Etsy. And that is how my shop was hacked. And of course, I was on vacation. I was at the beach. I didn't have my phone on me, so I wasn't looking at the emails. I didn't look at text messages, nothing. So that night, probably like 10:30, 11 p.m., I saw that 12 hours ago, someone was getting into my Etsy account. And so at that point, Etsy had not come out with the Star Seller badge, so they still had their customer service opened up. So I was calling every single day. They pushed it to the higher people. It took a while. I emailed them every day. I used the chat online every single day, and I made sure that they did not forget about me, that they were still working on it. And I think it was 5 days that I did not have my shop. They changed the name. They left all my listings. They left all of my pictures except for the shop profile picture. And I think like the account profile picture they changed. They changed the shop name and then they put it all in vacation mode. I'm not exactly sure what they could have gotten out of that, but I ended up calling my bank saying, hey, I have my credit card, well, my debit card linked to this account and I need to shut it down. So they immediately canceled my card. So we made sure that they didn't purchase anything. We made sure that they couldn't purchase anything. And that's what we did from there. 5 days later, I get this email from Etsy saying, hey, here's a temporary login. Go into your Etsy and log in. So that's what I did, and that's how I got my Etsy shop back. That is also another reason why in August it was so low. But then I came back and I was stronger than ever because I had those 5 days, those 5 extra days. Even though I was a mess, I had those 5 extra days to do research, make sure I did not fall into a very deep rabbit hole like I did before. I took breaks. I looked up SEO stuff. I used eRank. I used Marmalade. Some people don't agree with it. I'm still like, like if you want to use it, go ahead. Like it may work for you. Other people it doesn't work for, or like, I don't know. I'm not going to get too much into that, but I did look into those a little bit. And I did make some changes and adjustments. I also started adding in planner stickers and editing my SEO, editing my titles. In June or July, actually no, when was it? It was around May. The end of May, I think I was adding in July. And that is when I changed my listing photos. And then you can see that in June and July, it picked up. So in September, I made $354.23. My expenses were $133.67. So breaking those down, the listings were $25.20. Ads, I did do $1 a day and I did not touch it. Did not touch it. So I spent $30 that month for marketing. I did that because my Etsy shop was hacked. And I didn't know if that would affect me in search or anything like that. So I did do ads. And I did them for 2.5 months. So from September to probably the middle of November, I ran ads. And that is purely because my Etsy shop was hacked and I did not know how it was going to affect my shop. So I did it and I don't regret it. So then I spent $60 in shipping. I think I also had international orders that month. And then my transaction fees were $18.47. Now in October, it went down a little bit, but I wasn't too worried because I still did $275.32. My expenses were $103.27. Listings were $20.20. Ads were $28. So I don't know if I just missed a couple days or I don't know what happened there, but I can't remember turning them off for like 3 days. I'm not sure why I would do that, but I don't know. Shipping was $40.56. Transaction fees were $14.51. In November, all of a sudden, it just seemed like I was getting order after order after order. And this is where I started getting like really excited because I was like, man, I'm actually like growing now. I'm starting to get people following me on YouTube, on Instagram. My Facebook group is growing a little bit. I have people consistently buying from me every month. This is awesome. So this was my first month that I had more than one order per day. Some days would just be one order. Other days would be 2 orders. If I missed a day, sometimes I would make it up and get 3 orders. And I did some research, and apparently the peak season for sticker shops is November to January, and I have definitely seen that. I can definitely tell, and you guys will see with these numbers. So in November, I did $852.01 in sales. Holy moly. Compared to all of my other months, I was like, no way. This cannot be happening. This is so awesome. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm seeing that my hard work is starting to pay off, and now I can reinvest into my business and I can grow it even more by offering more stickers, by getting into different things and stuff. Like, I tried to do foiling stickers. I'm still working on it, but I do plan on, like, that's one thing that I started reinvesting in. So my expenses were $222.51. My listings were $57.20. Now, my, let's see here. My ads, I think, were $22. I think that's a 2. It's bad when you can't read your own handwriting, right? So I think I spent $22 in ads. Like I said, I ran my ads for at least 2.5 months. And I did. But then I noticed that it wasn't really doing, like my traffic wasn't coming from my ads. So that's when I turned them off. And so I spent $100.61 in shipping and $42.70 in Etsy ads. Now, December was my best month. It was obviously the last month in 2021. I've been open for 10 months at that point, and I made $1,016.71. Now, this is off by a little bit because when the new year hit, if you are not an Etsy seller, Etsy had like this glitch where it was saying that it was like January of 2021 all over again or something like that. And it wasn't even midnight yet for me. Wherever Etsy was from, they had already hit the new year before I did. So it caused like this big glitch in the system for all of us over here. And it was just saying some odd dates. It wasn't telling you that you got any orders that day, that you didn't have any sales, you didn't have any views, you didn't have any visits. Everything was 0. You couldn't see anything. So odd. So really, I did get another order on December 31st, and it was about 11:30, and it was still saying that I only got $1,016.71 in December. It was more so like $1,030 something in December, but it's being counted in January, and I'm not gonna worry about it. So that's what I have written down here. My total expenses were $240.28. My listing fees were $61.60. I went from I think November or December was when I finally hit like 100 total orders. And I think in December I hit 900 sales. Right now I'm over 1,000 in January, so I'm really happy about that. It was one of my goals to hit 1,000 in sales and over 100 in orders before my first year ended, which is going to be next month. I did not spend anything in ads because, like I told you, in November, I noticed that my traffic was being driven from me, from my social media, from my SEO, from like organic searches. It was not from ads. And this is where ads gets a little bit tricky because I had loyal customers that would come back every single month and buy from me, and they would just click on the first listing that they saw of mine, whether it was an ad or not. So even though I would have gotten their sale without the ad, if they clicked on the ad and bought from the ad, then it was counted as the ad helped you and the ad is the reason why you got this sale, which is not always true. So to continue on, shipping was $125.64 and the fees for Etsy were $53.04. So let me take you through my profits real quick, and then I'm going to tell you about my ad profits and how many orders I got from the ads. And I'll go into a little bit more about ads, but not too much. I don't want to make this video too long. I know that numbers are probably like boring and everything. Most people probably clicked out after 3 minutes of this video, but you know what? It's all right. So February, like I told you guys before, I was in the negative. My profit, I can't think of the other word right now, is negative $11.25. So I lost money that month. None of my orders came from ads. And that's because it came from my husband. March, my profit was $34.25. I did get 3 orders from ads, and that profit from the ad was $68.10. So $68.10 out of my $112.12 in March came from ads. So about half. Then April, my profit, so I'm getting my profit by subtracting my sales from my expenses, was 117.28. I got 4 orders that month from ads, and that was $91. Of the 205, that was 91. So again, about half. In May, I did $63.11. Nothing from ads. And I did run ads that month. Now, June and July, I did not run ads, so I didn't get any profit from ads. I didn't get any orders from ads, but my profit was $262.87 in June and $225.20 in July. So picking up a little bit. Then in August, the whole hack and being down on myself and being on vacation, all of that affects this. I apparently was running ads, I'm guessing probably after I got back from vacation. I might have, probably back after I got out of vacation. So my profit was $106.26. I did get 4 orders from ads, and it was $42.80. So not quite half, but almost there. September, my profit was $220.26 in ads. Almost all of my orders that month, I got 6 orders, not total, but 6 orders from ads, and that added up to $199.60 that I got from ads. So like I'm saying, sometimes ads work and sometimes they just don't. It's all going to depend on the peak season of shopping. It's going to depend on your SEO. It's going to depend on how many listings you are putting in those ads. There's so many different factors that come into that. So almost all of my profit came from ads that month. Then we move into October. My profit was $172.05. I did get 2 orders from ads. 2. And that was $37.85. So at that point I was like, I'm not sure ads are really worth running anymore because it seems like I am bringing more of my traffic than the ads are. So I was kind of on the fence about it. I still ran them into November, and I think my thought process was Black Friday is coming up and I want my stuff to be at the top. And ads normally get pushed more towards the top. Not always, because it also depends on your SEO. So then in November, when everything started picking up, my profit was $629.50. However, I ran $28 worth of ads. And at that point, I was still just doing $1 a day. So for the majority of $22. So the majority of November, for 22 days, I ran $1 a day for ads. And it only gave me 1 order, and that 1 order was $20.80. So at that point, I was like, I'm wasting money at this point. Like, it's not worth it anymore. So I stopped doing ads. December rolls around, and again, that's my best month. My sales minus my expenses gave me my profit of $776.43, and I got nothing from ads because I stopped running them. So altogether, in my first year of Etsy, I made $2,607.21. Now, for most of you, you're like, girl, I do that in a month. That's not good at all. That's okay. I'm glad. I love supporting other Etsy shops. I shopped on there for Christmas. I shop on there for birthdays, baby showers, weddings. I shop on Etsy all the time to support other people too. But I'm not going to compare myself to other Etsy shops. So I know there's Etsy shops out there making 3 figures. I know there's Etsy shops out there that in their first year they make over $50,000. It all depends on how much time you put into it, how much money you invest. It all depends on the SEO that you choose. It depends on if you run ads or not. It depends on the marketing that you do, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Etsy ads, Google ads. That all plays a factor into it. I don't regret anything from my first year, and I'm very proud of my first year. I hit very low points, and I also achieved milestones, and I hit the goals that I wanted to hit before a year. And that's all that matters to me. The point of this video was to show you guys that not every Etsy shop makes $50,000 or $100,000 or $250,000 in their first year. And that's okay. I wanted to show you that, like, our budget, what you see, it's low income. The profit that I just read to you right now, I did not get paid from. That all went into my business bank account. I did not see one penny of that. I used it to reinvest, and that is probably the best thing that I've done. I do plan on having new set goals for 2022, and I haven't set them yet, but I do know that at the rate that I'm going, at the rate my shop is growing, I'm going to try to be more active on social media. So that's my Facebook group, my YouTube channel, my Instagram page, and I'm gonna try and work on TikTok. So I'm going to try and do that, and that's to also try to help build my little community that I'm trying to build here. On YouTube, it's not about trying to get you guys to go to my Etsy shop to buy. My YouTube is like, this is like my therapy. I love doing this. I love making these videos for you guys. And I just want to have a little community here of people who love planning, budgeting, stickers, small businesses, anything like that. Anything that me and you can share an interest in, and we can talk about, and you guys can talk to me in comments and encourage me, and we can become friends. And I love that, and I want to do that. That is what this YouTube is about. I just want to build a community, and that is my goal. That's my goal for YouTube. Same with Facebook. My Facebook, I'm trying to build a community, trying to build friends there, people who have the same interests. I also do the Facebook group to update my customers. A lot of my customers are in my Facebook group, and I'll post like stuff of my animals. I'll post pictures of them sometimes. I'll post like just regular like personal photos to share with you guys, because like I said, it's a community. But I also do it to keep my customers that are in there updated on the shop. So when new releases go up, when YouTube videos go up, if they want to watch them, if there's any sales, stuff like that. Now TikTok and Instagram is like I still kind of just post like random stuff just to get a little personal in there. But that one is mainly towards my budgeting, and I do post updates there as well. But the TikTok, I've read that can help you grow your business. So I post reels and TikToks to try to move traffic to my shop. I'm still learning, so it's not really happening, but I'm still learning. But that is about all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you like this video. I know it's probably crazy long at this point, but I did want to share with you guys my first year in Etsy, how much I made, and letting you guys know that you don't have to get discouraged about if you're not making $50,000 in your first year in Etsy. I didn't, and I'm still very proud of myself. And I'm not going to compare myself to any other shops. I'm going to continue on with what I'm doing. I'm going to try to grow my shop, and I'm going to keep pushing for my dream. My first goal is to start paying myself, which I'm on the track of doing that starting March of 2022, which is really great that I've had my shop open for a year next month, and I'm going to dedicate that whole month to just saving in that account. And then from March, I'll start paying myself. And that's a huge goal, a big one. By the end of the year, I want to make it so it's like a part-time income. So I do Instacart on the side. I would love to knock that right out and depend on Etsy for, not really depend, but I can almost count on Etsy, that paycheck, to cover what I do in Instacart. Because then that means that I can stay home more often and not have to worry about going grocery shopping for someone else. And I can stay home and I can put the time that I would have been grocery shopping into designing or making stickers or printing and cutting or making more YouTube videos, doing listings. There's so many things that I could be doing when I'm out doing Instacart. It takes a lot of time and a lot of hours away, but it's something that I need to do right now. So my biggest goal is to start paying myself, and then by the end of the year, make it so it's a part-time income and I can just knock out Instacart. But I hope you guys liked this video. I hope that you found something informative about it. I hope that my words were encouraging to you, and just don't give up. Just don't give up. Just keep going, keep doing your research, and just keep working at it. Because this is your dream. Don't forget why you started. But other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can help me build this community. But I will see you guys on Thursday. Yep, Thursday for Plan With Me. Bye, guys.